Hey everybody, want to jump on here, give another brief update what we got going on. And again, we've got about three little sections of a line of storms that are producing some nickel-sized hail with the potential to see maybe up to quarter-size hail. And then, of course, some gusty winds up to 50 miles per hour. And we've got soggy soil anyway out there. So just be prepared. It could be a couple power outages. I don't know if there are or not right now. One of our storm chasers from Nader Boys said that there was a tree down on a power line in Butler. So there is a chance that there could be a few power outages out there this evening. But again, it's not your typical severe weather setup, guys. So torrential rains, a little bit of wind when this little line comes through, and then of course the possibility of seeing up to quarter size hail. So three little segments. Right now, it looks like there's two segments could be producing up to nickel size hail. Let's jump over to VIL and we'll take a look at that here real quick, see where the hail cores are right now. So looked like one coming down, looked like that's going to be 82. Coming down right down 82, heading over toward 13 in between Lowry City and Osceola. Not as impressive as what we saw over there in Bates County. Man, some of the roads were just covered in pea-sized hail over in Bates County. But maybe up to nickel-sized hail here in St. Clair County, heading over toward Lowry City, Osceola area. Maybe some pea-sized hail up here. This is going to be north of Nevada, just east of Rich Hill. Might have some maybe pea to dime size hail there. But really, outside from that, we have some gusty winds, and that's about it. So, and again, not a typical setup for severe weather tonight. But, I wanted to continue to give you guys some updates on what's going on because, I know when the storm rolled through Clinton here, I mean, yeah, we probably had 35 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts and horizontal rain. And so, they look and sound a lot meaner than really what they are. But I know certain parts of Bates and western Henry County, the roads were covered in pea-sized hail. So they're definitely hail producers. They're elevated thunderstorms, very cold cloud tops. That's what's producing this rain and these gusty winds because of the rain cooled air out ahead of this line. So right now we still have another 2 minutes left of the severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Henry County. A special weather statement for Benton County for up to 50 mile per hour winds and pea-sized hail. And then for St. Clair County, we have another 15 minutes left. And again, that's where we see the biggest hail core, maybe nickel size hail here that's going to be heading over toward Lowry City and Osceola. So again, a couple strong storms. Some of you hadn't even received any rain yet tonight. And again, this is kind of what we expected along this front that you see draped across Bates, St. Clair, down through Hickory County. And again, we're not expecting any major severe weather tonight, just some hailers, some strong wind gusts. The tornado threat is nearly zero. So we don't have to worry about that tonight. Otherwise, I'd probably be live all night long. But this is just some beefy thunderstorms for springtime. So I appreciate all the pictures. We got a lot of hail pictures. I sent some over to the National Weather Service, so I do appreciate you guys doing that for me. That's always very, very helpful whenever you guys do that. So thank you, Barb. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. So again, for probably the next, I don't know, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, we can expect to see some little isolated thunderstorms. We got a couple more coming into Bates County. We have another little cell in Henry County right now popping up. Looks like that's just north of Montrose right now. Moderate rain, couple lightning strikes, and this is going to be moving to the southeast and out of here probably in the next hour and a half, and we're not going to have to worry about this. So for the rest of the night, and then have a beautiful day for Saturday. Right now, thunderstorm possibility along a cold front tomorrow night. But as of right now, severe weather does not look really possible with any of that activity tomorrow night. I think we only have about a 20-30% chance of seeing that thunderstorm tomorrow night. So I'll be keeping an eye on that. I'll be keeping an eye on these cells down here in West Central Missouri. Again, if you're underneath one of them, it's going to sound and look a lot meaner than what they actually are. But, just know maybe a brief wind gust and some hail up to the size of quarters in St. Clair County. But other than that, it won't last very long, and that's all that we're going to be expecting for this evening. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this update. Thanks for joining me. And again, this will likely be the last video update I do tonight, the last live, I guess. And we'll probably start to see the storms kind of subside a little bit here over the next hour, hour and a half. So, there's just not a lot of ingredients out there for these things to really get energized. And of course, right at the beginning stages over in Bates County was really the strongest of these cells that moved through, was right over Butler and Bates County. But and again, if anybody has any questions, feel free. Subby's Weather Talk group is back up and running. So feel free to post pictures there. I'm able to comment and post on there as well. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. Otherwise,